With us now for more details over this topic is the journalist and writer and political analyst, Mr. Abdul Rahman. Good afternoon, Mr. Amr.
And good afternoon to you. Hello to you and to the dear viewers.
It's a real pleasure to have you here on Cairo local time. Well, of course, as we are talking about the extended efforts of Egypt to be able to effect peace inside the region and bring the warring parties together. What were the main objectives of the calls between Egyptian, German and Italian foreign ministers?
Well, I believe this meetings accomplished by Mr. Abdul, our Minister of Foreign Affairs, has never stopped for a day or an hour. Since the beginning of this crisis, Egypt was a main member of the negotiating team that has took a great role to find this ceasefire and that truth deal that we have witnessed 3 days ago. And I believe that we are doing even better efforts. We're doing even higher communications with our counterparts in Pakistan, in Europe, in the Middle East. We have Egypt is one of the rare countries that have strong relations with almost all of the countries that are part of this or affected by this crisis. We have a strong relation with Pakistan, with Iran, with the Gulf countries, with the Europeans, with the Americans, and the Russians, and of course, Russia has a main role in using its power to convince the Americans and the Israelis that this aggression is going nowhere but destruction and threatening the stability of economy all over the world. Today, of course, we are witnessing a new round of those negotiating efforts, and today we are expecting to find positive signs, whether from Iran or from the U.S. or from the Zionist existence. I believe that only pressure and only pressure hard by those powers, the international powers that are convinced that this aggression was never shouldn't have happened in the first place. And this crisis we are talking about, we're talking about this, the closing of the Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz. It wouldn't have occurred in the first place if this aggression didn't happen. It was already opened, and it wasn't a card in the hands of the Iranians to play with. And now by this aggression, the American and the Israelis has handed Iran that card to play with, which is manipulating or controlling the Strait of Hormuz.
Right. How does the recent ceasefire announcement between the U.S. and Iran impact the region?
I believe that the region has suffered most, and I believe Egypt was in the most suffering out of this crisis, economically, of course. But thank God we are not participating in any way in this conflict militarily. But we are affected economically, politically, of course, domestically, of course. We are truly concerned by what's going on in the region, and that's why we have never stopped for a moment to find a ceasefire, final ceasefire for this crisis.
How do you assess the role that Egypt is playing in the region?
Well, of course, it's a non-stop effort, and a non-stop using our relations with all parts of this crisis, and those who are willingly just to put an end to this conflict. We have one obstacle here. It's that the Israeli administration is controlling the cards of the American. They are controlling the decision, the critical and the strategic decision in the American administration. So I am sure, and most of the international reporters today are confirmed that this aggression is masterminded by Israel for the purpose of fighting Iran with no reason but those texts, forged and false text in the Torah, that they should fight Iran or Persia to complete building their kingdom, their bigger Israel. So I believe that they have chosen the counter members in the American administration that believe the same beliefs, those false beliefs that are that were the reason for this war in the very beginning. And of course, this is the main target. This is the main target of any efforts. We should press Israel to find another way to deal with this region. We have our peace treaty with Israel. Other countries have the same. So only peace can bring prosperity in this region, not war, not aggression.
Why did Egypt emphasize the importance of diplomacy over military escalation, in spite of the prevalence of military escalation, but still Egypt is insisting on the diplomatic path?
Well, this is not an option. This is a strategic choice, because if we have at any level took part in this conflict, we would have been accounted on one of the two sides, and we should never be a part of such conflict that doesn't affect our own nation, that doesn't represent anything to our own best interests, militarily, politically, domestically, at all levels. Though that conflict is a made-up conflict. It's a made-up conflict to drag the region into chaos and to drag the whole economy, the world economy, into chaos, and only serves the benefits or the interest of the Zionist existence only. So that's why we would never respond to any calls to send our own troops into any away from our own country. We are having and preserving our own greatest army in the region for another purpose, for the ultimate confrontation with the Zionist existence someday, maybe sooner or later. I don't know that until now, but we could never sacrifice our own strategic and the most important card we have, as the most strong, powerful army in the region, to drag it into this mud, this conflict that would never have been happening without the Israeli agenda.
Right, Mr. Rahman, the journalist, the writer, and the political analyst, would like to thank you so much for talking to us in Arab Affairs.